Do little clips.
I remember all these chickens used to like.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about my trip to Cambridge with the Sutton Trust program. I was so invested in doing stuff there, so I didn't really record that much content. I'm putting together a few little bits and pieces of video to make the video. Let's start off with the Sutton Trust program. So who is the Sutton Trust? So the Sutton Trust is a charity organisation funding university trips, all sorts of academic preparations for young individuals who are applying to university and who go to state schools in year 12 mainly, I'm pretty sure. Basically you go onto the website and you just sign up, you put your email and stuff, or sometimes you can sign up for certain trips that you've heard of that you want to go on, and they'll kind of contact you and get you in the platform, I guess, like the portal. The thing about these summer programs, these summer schools, is that you can only pick one. So if you're going on, let's say a Durham summer school, you can't go in the pathways, which is it's kind of set up to get you into a profession in a sense that you can put in your personal statement. So I think that includes stuff like physics and engineering and stuff like that. It's set different specific pathways. There's also a trip to go to America. You visit different universities, lectures, different talks and lectures, and they pay for everything. The Sutton Trust will pay for everything as long as you have really good GCSEs. I'd say majority 7, 8s and 9s, you should be okay. So in my summer school we were split into 2 colleges. So in my college we went to Christ's, and there was music, there was medicine, engineering, earth sciences, vet med, history of arts, and law. And law. So I'm gonna take you guys to day 1. Okay guys, this is my usual setup because my dad took his phone stand, so we're gonna have to make do. It's been a really good summer school so far. So basically we got into school, settled down, we had a welcome talk like usual, then we had dinner, then after dinner we did quizzes within our subject field. So we got to meet people who were also doing our subject. So I'm doing music, so I met everyone else. Okay, let me just go like this. I met everyone else who was doing my subject, and yeah, and then the rest of the night was just free time and downtime, so it was good. My room is actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. This is space, you walk in and it's this office, not an office, okay, that's a bit exaggerated. It's a tea room kind of study space. So there's massive space in the middle, and then so it's really good. I think Cambridge, you did good, that's all. Yeah, so I got my timetable for tomorrow. I'll show you how it looks like, just the timetable in general for my music students. Okay, it's a little wonky, and stay tuned for more. So in terms of the social aspects, there was a lot of social time that we could have, especially in the evenings. So we had 3 facilities, I guess, to socialize. We had JCR, Junior Common Room, where there was a TV and table full of snacks that would last us the whole week, and we basically watched the Olympics in that room. Yeah, and there was also a function room, which was like the main one, where there would be like board games and stuff, and we just like play games like Mafia. Mafia was so intense. But yeah, so you could also talk outside, but we also had a curfew of like 10:30, so you had to sign out by 10:30. There was other organized activities. So on the first day, we kind of got a chance to meet people who are in our subjects and kind of like talk and do like icebreakers and stuff like that. And we also did some quizzes. Like as a whole group, we did like a massive quiz, and it would be like, you know, just generic trivia stuff, like, you know, movies, music, song round, you know, general knowledge, that type of stuff, which was really fun. Because you get to like, you had to be in like smaller groups, so sometimes you would have to like always be meeting new people. Like I couldn't tell you like the name of everyone who won on my course, but you definitely meet a lot of new people in such a short amount of time. But and we also did a scavenger hunt, where we'd like a photo scavenger hunt, and we'd like have to take pictures around the college and stuff like that, and it was really fun. Like I'll show you some pictures here. But yeah, we also had a chance to go punting. If you don't know what punting is basically like it's like a little like boat in really shallow water, and it's like this really long stick that you kind of like use to push against the floor to get the boat to move. It was really nice because like there's a river that flows through like all of the colleges, so like we went on a tour of like all the colleges without like having to like go into them. So what was a day-to-day lifestyle? So in a normal day, we would have rotas for all the meals that we had. Because there was so many of us, we couldn't fit in the dining hall, so we'd have like 3 subjects that would go like in at different times. So in the morning, I was lucky to be on the last slot because people had to wake up at like, they had to have like their breakfast at 7 and then wait till like 8:30 because we wouldn't leave till 8:30. So I was on the last slot, so like I had my breakfast at 8, so it was really good. But yeah, and then for lunch we would have packed lunches, which were really good. You would have like a sandwich. Why did I say something different? A sandwich, like we would have options from ham and cheese, chicken mayo, and like a veggie option. Most of it, I think all the food was halal, unless they told you that it wasn't, so I wouldn't worry about that. It would also have like an apple and like a little cake of some sort and like some crisps and some water that was like really like nice water. It was cold, it was nice water. Basically, different subjects would go and do their thing. So I know that for music, we went to the music faculty like every day and we would do our stuff. We rarely like left the music faculty for anything else, so we did like most of our stuff there. I know that art and history were walking around, history of art were walking around like a lot, like they were going to different buildings, different places, obviously talking about the history of art and stuff. But and vet med were like taking care of animals and, you know, obvious stuff like that. But at the end of the week, each subject would have like some sort of project, like a goal to fulfill. So we had to make presentations about some obscure artists. I know that art and history had to do essays. Engineering were like doing some robot stuff, something like that, I'm not sure. But yeah. So music at Cambridge. If we start off with the facilities, there was a lot of facilities. Like, okay, so when you walk in, it's like a lobby, and they have different classrooms for teaching. Each classroom has a piano in it. They have Steinways. they have Steinways in like every single classroom. Yeah. And they have like a performance hall, I guess. Like it's really big. It's like really broad and it's got really nice lighting. It's like you'd find it in like a conservatoire. Like it was really good. They use those for performances, recitals, stuff like that. And they also had a recital room as well. And they had a really nice Steinway in there too, and like an old I wouldn't say 1600s, I'd say like 1800s style piano forte. They had a piano forte in there, which we got to try out. By we I mean Klara, because Klara's pretty good. Shout out to Klara, because she's really good, I'm not gonna lie. But they also have a library, like a separate music faculty library full of music, recordings, CDs, manuscripts, pieces. They have a lot of stuff, and they have like a catalogue to like file that all of that through. In the library, we were doing our project for our presentation, so we'd be like given like almost like maybe 20 to 30 minutes a day to kind of compile a presentation together, which was kind of long, but you know, it was getting our research skills up, which is something that I appreciated of them to include in the program. For music specifically, we basically covered a lot of A-level stuff in terms of like analysis. We analysed Carmen Bizet, we analysed a piece by Schumann, we were analysing a lot of Lieder and a lot of vocal stuff, I noticed. But we did learn about a lot of that type of stuff that you basically do in A-level, but obviously in a deeper sense. We also did a bit of tonal skills. It was basically a composition crash course on what makes good music. Film studies, film music, where we learnt about just leitmotifs, common leitmotifs that are derived from older Gregorian chant that's used in day-to-day movies like Star Wars and stuff like that, which is really interesting. We did cover some new topics like ethnomusicology and global music, which is something that you don't really, it's a niche topic, so you won't really cover it at A-level. So it was definitely interesting to have like a look into like the courses that you would be doing at a university. So on the last day, we got a chance just to talk to teachers, learn more about the courses that they offer at Cambridge, because they have a variety of different courses. Like, it's a lot of universities in your given course will like, in the first year it will be really set out, really planned. You have to do like certain subject. It's like a lot of mandatory stuff. But once you get to year 2, you can pick a lot of stuff. Like, you kind of start to specialize in what you want to do at uni, but it's still the same degree in a sense. Now, the moment you guys have been waiting for, the drama, the stuff, the nitty gritty. So, okay, no, I lied. You guys really thought there was drama. It's Cambridge, not the University of Birmingham. Like, let's be so for real. Okay, so there was no drama, but there was a little romance. I'm gonna have to give a shout out to my friends Peace and Tyrell. Can't lie, this video could not go on without me saying something. Nah, they were so adorable. But literally, it's like a running like joke in the group chat how like they're together and stuff. But yeah, anyways, had to obviously make a dress to impress TikTok. of our outfits to go to the formal dinner. So that is on my TikTok page. But yeah. So Q&A time, guys. So a lot of the stuff that people asked me to include in the videos, Q&A questions, I've already answered in the video. But a question came up, which was, if I had the chance to study there, would I study there? Now, I do like Cambridge's facilities, but from a music perspective, I'm kind of at that point where I want to decide to go academic or performance. So I spoke to a teacher at Cambridge, and she was like, oh, maybe you should go get an academic degree first, because we've got a lot of people who did that and who are really famous, blah blah. But I did go to speak to someone when I went on the Oxford choral experience, which is on my page, and she was we had a chance to sing and have a music lesson with her, and she was like, you should go to music school. If I get the chance, I'm still gonna apply, but it's not my main priority, and I'm not really fond of some of the courses that we have to do as a part of their syllabus. So it's a 50-50. But someone asked to basically explain anything and everything about Cambridge, but which I've explained in the video. But one thing I didn't mention was upon arrival we got a lot of free stuff. So in your bag you would get just a normal University Cambridge bag with a water bottle, and a little notebook and pen, which I've lost, but it's somewhere. A lot of other departments would give people who are on that course their own merch, I guess. So I got a music at Cambridge tote bag. Even the stuff that you did on that week was kind of mementos, something that you can keep. The research, I can still use it in my A-levels and stuff, so it is kind of you keep a lot of the stuff that you use, pretty much. But if you made it to the end of the video, well done. Thank you for staying and watching this really, really, really long YouTube video, which has taken me so long to edit and stuff. But thank you for staying, and stay tuned for more documentaries of my life, I guess.